Privyat and welcome to another Stalingrad campaign video. I'm in the Pe-2 today and the mission is to bomb an enemy strongpoint. The strongpoint is on the front line south of Stalingrad on a bearing of about 220 from Fedorovka, and it consists of some tanks, some artillery guns, supply trucks and AAA. We join the mission as we're approaching the Volga to the southeast of Stalingrad. There's the city to my 4 o'clock. Not far to go to the front line from here. Let's see if I can spot the target from this distance. There's an airfield there to my 11:30. Need to pass to the left of that. Further ahead there's a small river. The target is by the river. You can't see it in the video probably, but underneath that white cloud is round about where the target is. Bombers are in formation behind me, and we have a flight of yaks providing escort cover. Here's the view looking out to my starboard side. If there are going to be any enemy aircraft approaching us, they're probably going to come from that direction. It looks clear at the moment. There are some clouds up ahead though, over the front line. Hoping that we get a break in the cloud to do the bomb drop. I'm making a small course adjustment. I've got the airfield up ahead there, and I need to pass to the left of that. The wind is blowing right to left, but I think I need to make a little course adjustment here to make sure I'm on the right trajectory. And now let's drop into the bomb site, see if we can acquire the target. Into visual search mode, let's have a look up ahead. There's the airfield that I saw earlier. Need to pass over that, and there's the target, just barely visible. The cloud has obscured my view now. We're on the right track. Set the altitude, it should be to 2,000 meters, but I think I made a mistake there. Set it to 1,900. Airspeed is 370 kilometers per hour. Wind speed is 13 meters per second from a bearing of 324 degrees. My heading right now is about 200 degrees, maybe just over. So the wind is coming from my right hand side by about 120 degrees. So the bombs will drift left after we've released them. You can just make out the targets on the left hand side there, near to where the river begins. The 3 camouflage tents are visible. Just going to bring the viewing angle down to the bomb drop angle and check how far left the bombs are going to drift after we release them. I think I need to be just a tiny bit more to the left. That's probably about right. Let's check. Yeah, just a tiny adjustment to the right, and I'm lined up for the center of the strongpoint. Bombs are out in 3, 2, 1. Bombs have landed exactly where I aimed for. There we are, that's a pretty good drop. I'm happy with that. Given the size of this target site, that's about as good as we could have hoped for. Let's see how that looked at ground level. The artillery gunners must have been protected from the bomb blast by the bunker that they're in, but nevertheless they've left their gun and fallen down to the ground. Having dropped the bombs, it's time to turn towards the north and egress. We're heading back to Fedorovka on a bearing of 030 degrees. The rest of the Pe-2s forming up behind me. And I'm going to push the nose down, pick up some speed, get us away from enemy territory a little bit quicker, just in case there are any enemy fighters in the area. Almost at 1200 meters altitude, got 470 kilometers an hour indicated airspeed. Stalingrad is to our 10 o'clock, we're about to cross the Volga and head for home. We're a few minutes into our return leg. We've got Stalingrad at our 8:30 position. We've also got some planes at our 7 o'clock, and I think they're bandits chasing after us. It's a flight of 4 109s and they're closing in. Here's the view looking backwards from my plane. The 4 109s were in the centre there on our 6. The escorts have gone in to engage and pushed 3 of them out wide. No shots have been fired so far. The 109s will have a speed advantage in a straight line over the Yaks. And it looks like they've avoided contact. The 109s are now swinging back in to form up again on our 6. I've gone into the rear gunner position to defend the plane. The 4 109s are closing in now. My second gunner has already started firing, but I'm going to wait until they get a bit closer. This gun has 12.7mm rounds in it, so if I can hit the 109s, it should do some damage. This plane on the left is going after my wingman. There's a plane on my direct 6 there. And there are 2 planes here on my right who are going after my other wingmen. So it's this plane on my direct 6 I need to worry about the most. Don't want to leave it too long before taking shots, so let's have a go. Watching where the rounds go, and I'm having to aim quite a lot above the plane and try and land a shot. He's disengaged. I'm not sure if I hit him or not. There's his wingman going off as well. But there's another 109 here on my 6 now. He's just got a couple of shots on me. But I've set his plane on fire with a couple of rounds and off he goes. My 6 is now clear. Let's have a look at the replay of what just happened. Here's the first 109 that I was shooting at. My shots are going just above his plane, but I eventually connect, and that is a pilot kill. Here's the second 109 who got onto my 6. He lands a couple of shots on my right wing, but then I set his engine ablaze and down he goes. With the 109s dealt with, we can RTB. We've made it back to Fedorovka. A couple of planes have taken damage. There is one lagging behind there to my 7 o'clock. The airfield is to my 10 o'clock. I've noticed that the AAA at the airfield is firing, so there must be an enemy plane nearby. We still have the escorts around. I can see a lot of planes on my port side, so I'll leave them to deal with whatever is lurking around here, and I'll circle around the airfield and come into land. Still work to do to figure out how to land this plane smoothly, but I've made it down safely. And I notice the sirens are going off on the airfield. And here's the reason why. One of the bandits that intercepted us near Stalingrad has followed us all the way to Fedorovka, and the escorts haven't managed to take him down. Mission accomplished. Here are my stats for the mission, showing the 2 109s that I took down, and I only got one AAA gun with my bombs, but that could just be because other bombs dropped close by and detonated first. Let's take a look at how the squadron got on overall. 7 armaments destroyed, including 3 machine gun posts, a cannon which is an artillery gun, and 3 anti-air guns. 4 transport vehicles and a medium armoured tank. That makes 12 assets in total that we destroyed at the Strongpoint. Add to that the 2 109s that I took down. We did lose 2 bombers, but overall I think the mission was a success. For my contribution, I've been awarded the Order of the Red Star. Thanks for watching, see you again.